We have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community. And that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Are your feet preventing you from living life? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and you may have heard my Good Feet story, how I love my arch supports so much that I bought the store. Since then, thousands of customers have found relief from foot, knee, and back pain. I love to hear their stories of walking, running, and just enjoying their new life pain-free. Don't let foot, knee, or back pain keep you from living the life you love. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America and logo wear.
Now back to Lady Flames basketball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Well, it's all Liberty to start. Flames are up on UVA-Wise 12-3. Hope you're enjoying your Thanksgiving Eve. I know a lot of folks are probably doing their cooking today, getting a lot of the parts and pieces of the Thanksgiving feast ready ahead of time. So if you've got us on in your kitchen, then we'll try to keep you entertained as all those lovely smells start to waft around. Be curious if for those that are watching on Facebook especially, it's easy to kind of put some chats there, and YouTube as well. If there is anybody that's tuning in while they're either doing some early Black Friday shopping or a little cooking. That foul for Liberty was on Avery Mills. It's her first. Flames have 3 team fouls, but no one with more than one. UVA-Wise, a couple of early fouls, but nobody with more than one. The Cavaliers will inbound on the baseline. Comes up top to Nienaber, now on the near wing, ruling. Over to Mullins. Mullins down in the corner, eventually to Nienaber. 10 seconds to shoot. Pass to Profit. Profit, who just checked in, goes in the corner, and it's an air ball by Mullins out of bounds to Liberty. 3:51 to go first quarter. Flames on top 12-3. Emma Leone running the point. She's going to drive and kick far wing to Malia Alexander, who had just checked into the game for Liberty. Also, Liddy Mwamba. Teammates call her Queen. That's her middle name. She goes over to Leone. Leone drives and floats it home. Nice move by Emma Leone. She has played very well in the opening minutes of this ball game, both distributing the basketball and now scoring. Flames 14-3. Nienaber out to Ruling. Ruling back over to Nienaber. Along the baseline to Mullins. Mullins will try to drive in, then fades from 15. The shot is off the mark. The rebound is tipped out and controlled by UVA-Wise Mia Nienaber. Now Profit. Her three-pointer's too strong. The rebound tipped high in the air, and the Flames eventually come away with it. You got to give UVA-Wise credit. They get their hands on a lot of boards. They don't always pull it in, but they certainly keep it alive as the Flames come up court. A three-pointer by Zeynep Avgia is too strong. UVA-Wise with the rebound. Profit tries to take it the length of the court. Got a little bit too far into the basket. Her layup hit the underneath, either the base of the rim or the bottom of the backboard. The Flames come back the other way. Leone knifes her way into the paint, slips through and scores. Leon makes it 16-3 Flames. Now an easy basket on the other end for Looney as she was left all alone in the paint. But we'll call that a nice run to start the game for Liberty. 16-3 in the first 7.5 minutes or so. Ball goes inside to Peters. Peters turned into a defender. It was tied up. Flames will have it on the alternating possession arrow. Liberty to put it back into play on the baseline. Flames are scoring at the goal to our right. To be honest, not a bad crowd for 2 o'clock on a Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve. Back down to Peters. Peters finds eventually Mwamba in the corner, and her three-pointer is off the back of the rim, and Neighbor will go the length and draw a foul. She'll shoot 2 free throws for UVA Wise. .138 left to go, and a chance for Wise to get this back into single digits. Mia Neighbor, a 70% free throw shooter on the year. She's averaging 8 points. Also a very good three-point shooter. 5 of 9 coming into the game. She does hit the first free throw for, 3 straight points for UVA Wise. But missed the second. So the lead holds at 10. Mwamba got the rebound. And Leon will run the point. The freshman from Barcelona to Alexander, who bounces it inside to Peters on a dime. And a finish from Peters puts the Flames up by 12. Alexander with an outstanding assist. Looney will turn. Her jumper, though, is off the mark. The rebound is tipped to Neighbor, then taken away by Mwamba. Up to Leon. Leon dribbles into the corner. Passes out to Alexander. Now to Mwamba, near side. Avdia to Mwamba. Open for 3, but too strong. Rebound to UVA Wise. Flames do have a rebounding edge, but it's only 14-10, and even with the height advantage, UVA Wise has held their own as this three-pointer from Higgins is too much on it, and we've got a rebounding foul against the Cavaliers with 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Liberty up by 12. UVA Wise has 17 on the roster, and not everybody has gotten minutes this season. But they do run more players than the Flames do. Liberty with only 11. And not everybody healthy. Actually, only 10 dressed. Let me restate that here in just a second. As the pass goes into Peters, Peters is able to muscle her way through some contact to score. Flames up 20-6. 8 seconds to go. UVA Wise's Prophet with 3 on the clock. Flings it in the air and comes up short. Defended well by Alexander, and the Flames will go to the end of the first quarter leading 20-6. But let me finish that thought on the injuries for the Flames. Actually, Flames have 12 on the roster. Caroline Shirey has not played at all this season as she's recovering from a knee injury about a year ago. And Claudia Athene has been out with an illness the last 2 games, and this is her 3rd game that she's missed. She will not play today either. So we'll take a break for the quarter, and we'll be back with the second. UVA Wise will have the basketball. They trail 20-6 on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haleys.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Have you downloaded the Liberty Flames mobile app? If not, what are you waiting for? The Liberty Flames mobile app is your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news on your favorite teams. Find upcoming schedules. Buy and download tickets to the next game. Listen to podcasts and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcasts.
Takes a long three. Got it! From 30! And the Flames lead!
It's all on the Liberty Flames mobile app. Download it for free from your mobile app store today.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
Live play-by-play coverage of Liberty Lady Flames basketball from Van Wagner continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network. Now it's time for a Carter Bank & Trust game at a glance.
Liberty's leading UVA-wise 20-6 as we head to the second quarter. Flames shooting 53% from the field, 10 of 19. Haven't hit a three-pointer, though, 0 of 6 from outside the arc. UVA-wise 11% from the field, 2 of 18, and 1 of 9 from 3. Liberty has not taken a free throw yet. UVA-wise 1 of 2. Flames with 2 turnovers, the Cavaliers with 4, and Liberty has won the rebounding battle 16-10. But UVA-wise actually has more offensive rebounds. They're up 3-2 in that category. No second chance points, though, to show. Bench points 12-0 Liberty, and points in the paint 20-2 in favor of the Lady Flames. Liberty is led by as many as, 14. That's the current score. 20-6. Flames started the game on a 16-3 run. It will be the Cavaliers basketball as we get back underway. They're wearing the red uniforms, white numbers with black trim. The Flames in the home whites with red numbers and baby blue trim. Kendra West has checked in for UVA-wise. She has the basketball. Now hands off to Viborni, who is also a recent addition to the lineup in this game. J.C. Newbert also in for the first time. Goes over on the far wing to Higgins. Higgins' shot clangs off the rim. The Flames get the board. Up court to Nawabi. Now back to Iastadter. She picks up her dribble and lobs outside to Mills. Flames have gone back with the starting lineup. Nawabi takes a couple of dribbles, gives to Thompson. Thompson drives and scores on the left side. 22-6 Liberty. Thompson with her first 2 points of the game. Or correction, that's her second basket. 4 points in the game for Thompson. UVA-wise, an open three-pointer in the near side corner is nothing but net for Kendra West. West has not scored yet. That's her first points of the season. Unfortunately for her, those won't actually count. This is considered an exhibition game for UVA-Y, so it will not count in the statistics for them. Mills going to try to answer. Her three-pointer comes up short, and a good box out by Viborni. Get the ball back to the Cavaliers. Cross-court pass almost stolen away by Thompson. Then she pokes it away again. She'll drive on and draw a foul. Thompson will shoot 2 free throws. She knocked the ball loose on the pass. UVA-Y's got it back, and then Thompson stole it again. Was fouled, and Liberty will get their first free throws. For every free throw the Lady Flames make this season, Food Line will donate 100 meals to local area food banks to help our neighbors in need this winter. There's 100 as Thompson puts through the first and the second. 24-9 Liberty. Thompson now with 6. Cavaliers, J.C. Newbert comes up top to Viborne. Her three-pointer is off the mark. Liberty with the board. Nawabi will bring it down herself, skip across to Eyesdaughter, dumps it into Stout. Stout draws a foul on the floor. Some very crisp passing by the Lady Flames to set that up. They'll have to do it all over again, though, as she was not in the act of shooting. The inbounds will come on the baseline. Up top to Eyesdaughter. To Mills and now to Thompson. Thompson's open for three. Got it. Excellent start by Jakayla Thompson. 27-9 Liberty. Thompson with 9 points. Profit at the top of the arc. Now over to Viborne. She's cut off along the baseline. Still gets the shot to the rim and gets it to roll through. That was 9.9 on the degree of difficulty. Wow. 27-11 Liberty. Back the other way, Nawabi. She answers on the right side. A little bit easier shot for Efi. She's got 4. Liberty's back up by 18. We're going to get a traveling violation called against UVA Wise. That is their 6th turnover. The Flames with only 2. Liberty has 10 players available today, and they have run all 10 so far. We see one of those bench players coming in right now. Liddy Muwamba back in for the first time in the second quarter. Goes to Mills. Mills' three-pointer is in and out, but there's Stout for the rebound. Her putback's no good. Got her own board and scores. So padding the rebounding stats a little bit. I don't think she did that on purpose, but got 2 points and a board. As we have a foul called against Liberty's Avery Mills. She was trying to get to a ball in the corner and went through J.C. Newbert. So Mills will pick up her second personal foul and will have to check out of the game. Mills has not scored in the ball game so far in 9 minutes, but does have 5 rebounds and 3 assists. Kendra West, the freshman from Knoxville, Tennessee, runs the ball on the near side corner to Newbert. Her three-pointer is off the back rim, and Liberty with the board. Goes over to Eyesdaughter. Her three-pointer is nothing but net. Elizabeth puts Liberty up 34-11. That three-pointer brought to you by Haley's Appliance and Outdoor. 23-point Liberty lead. And now a steal. Leone up to Thompson. Thompson lets the defenders fly by. Missed the shot, though. Got her own rebound and has it tied up. The arrow will keep it with Liberty, though, with 19 seconds to shoot. 5:47 in the second quarter. Lynn Peters will come back in for Stout. Peters with 6 points, 3 of 3 shooting in the first quarter. Thompson to Leone, who also had an excellent first quarter. 6 points for her and an assist. Peters to the top of the arc to Eyestada in the corner. Three-pointer from Mwamba is too strong, but Eyestada got the rebound. Her putback is too strong and out of bounds to UVA Wise. About a foot too much on the shot from right to left, near to far, depending on how you look at it, and then an equal amount too much coming back the other way by Liz. The lead holds at 34-11. 5:15 to go into halftime. On the drive for UVA Wise, and a nice dish to Looney, but she missed the shot. Excellent play by Mullins to drive and dish, but Looney couldn't finish it, and Liberty gets the rebound. We are due a media timeout, the next dead ball. Thompson goes on the inside to Eyestada. She's going to fling it towards the rim. It was a bit out of control, hit the side of the backboard. UVA Wise pulls in the rebound, and now it's deflected out of bounds as Cavaliers try to get it up court. They'll have the basketball inbounding around midcourt. When we return, 4:49 to go here in this first half. Liberty 34, UVA-Wise 11. This is the largest lead of the game for the Lady Flames. We'll take a break and be back after this here on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at any of their 4 locations, with 2 in Lynchburg, 1 in Forest, and 1 at Able Tire in Concord. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
It's the season of giving, and Lynchburg Nissan is giving you more than ever. Get $10,000 off MSRP on select models or 0% financing for up to 60 months. Drive home a brand new car starting under $18,000 and get 130% of fair KBB value for your trade. Plus, you'll receive 1 million miles of coverage at no cost. But hurry, inventory is limited. Visit LynchburgNissan.com or stop by today. Lynchburg Nissan, home of the million-mile warranty.
You're listening to Lady Flames basketball live on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Now, back to the game.
34-11, Liberty on top of UVA-Wise with 4:49 to go here in the second quarter. The UVA-Wise players have warm-up shooting shirts that have the number 33 on the back of them. Everybody does, and then they have one number 33 jersey draped over the first seat on the bench with the name Berger above the 33, and that is in honor of Caitlin Berger, who graduated a season ago after playing her basketball career at UVA-Wise and was tragically killed in an automobile accident back on November 8th. She was teaching at Cumberland Gap High School in East Tennessee. Very familiar with Cumberland Gap High School personally. I graduated from kind of the rival school. Some things have changed since then as far as consolidating districts and so on, but it was basically the rival school to Claiborne County High School where I went, and so I know even though she'd only been teaching there for a few months, she'd already made a great impact in the society. It was a tragic loss, and they've had tributes for her since then, and I don't think it's just still kind of the shock hasn't worn off from that happening earlier in the month of November. She was just starting her career in teaching as a special ed teacher at Cumberland Gap High School, and I know she is missed by a lot of folks, including most of the girls on this basketball team that played with her. As the ball is knocked out of bounds by Liberty after the inbounds off of a UVA-Wise player. Flames will get the basketball back, and the reason I say it was a clumsy way of saying by some of these players, there are 7 freshmen on this UVA-Wise team that would not have played with her in their careers, but everybody else did play with her, and they're basically playing this season as a tribute to her. Liberty with the basketball. Lynn Peters hands off to Alexander, and then she has the ball poked away. UVA-Wise gets the steal. Up-court pass to Ruling. Out of the top of the arc, Cheek. Cheek will kick it far side corner to Nienaber. Nienaber's lob pass comes back to Mullins. Mullins' jumper from 15 has too much on it. The rebound is out of bounds, and it'll be Liberty basketball. Flames have Muwamba and Leon in the backcourt at the moment as they dribble it up. Lynn Peters playing the post. Malia Alexander on one wing and Zainab Avdia on the other. Leon to Muwamba in the corner to Alexander. Now inside to Peters. Peters hesitated just a second, had the ball knocked away from her. She was wanting a foul call, got hit across the arm. It's just out of bounds though to Liberty. And we've got an injured UVA Wise player. Flames athletic trainer Laura Mancuso has come out to see if she's okay. The injured player is Madison Looney, and she is walking off the court on her own power, but gingerly. And as is often the case with some of these exhibition games for lower division schools, they're not always going to have a training staff that can travel, so the Flames filling in that void, and Laura Mancuso is checking out Looney over on the training table down in the tunnel. Liberty basketball, they've only got 8 seconds to shoot. Alexander to Peters. Peters is going to dribble in, drives through, lowers her shoulder and scores. Lynn Peters looking like a power forward as opposed to a center, maybe even a guard, as now the ball comes back up court and a three to answer by Cheek. It's 36-14, that 36-11 lead before that is the largest of the game so far for Liberty. And with that basket, Peters has now 8 in the game, 4 of 5 shooting and 3 rebounds. Alexander to Leon. Leon is going to drive on the near wing, hooks a pass across to Mwamba. Her three-pointer is off to the right, but an offensive rebound by Abja. She's going to drive through and kick out back to Mwamba. Mwamba step through into the paint and scores. What a move by Liddy Mwamba. The Euro step to give the Flames a 38-14 lead. Those long strides that Liddy has made that look very graceful. Three-pointer off for UVA Wise. Liberty with the rebound. Leon running the point. Comes near side to Alexander. She dumps into Peters. Peters kicks across to Mwamba for 3. In and out. Rebound to the Cavaliers. Down court Mullins. Deeper in the corner to Ruling. Now eventually to Buborne, and on the far wing, Nienaber misses the 3. Flames with the rebound. 1:49 to go until halftime. Liberty up 38-14. Flames, Alexander with 13 seconds to shoot will hand off to Leon. She lobs a pass to Abja and it's stolen away. Just not enough on that pass. Taken down court by Mullins. Mullins spins and draws a foul. She'll shoot 2 free throws. Excellent game for Leon so far, but then a little bit of a freshman mistake. Just didn't put enough on that pass. It's going to lead to a chance for points on the other end for UVA Wise. Caroline Mullins, 5'10" sophomore from Jasper, Georgia. Misses the first free throw. Again, the stats in this game will not count for the Cavaliers. This is an exhibition game. Their record will be 3-1 when they leave today. This game does count, though, for Liberty. We see that a lot with Division I, Division II opponents playing each other. We've also seen some upsets with Division II and Division I opponents. Ife Nwamba has it down low, and it was heavy contact on the initial drive. No call either way. Don't know if that would have been a block or a charge, but had to be one. That was a UFC move. It eventually goes out of bounds, so no foul, but it will be UVA Wise basketball. Alyssa Cheek passes in the corner to Mullins. Mullins now on the near side to Nienaber, back to Mullins. Far wing to Ruling. Ruling with 5 seconds to shoot. Back out to Nienaber. Her pass gets to Buborne, who scores. It was not what was intended in that spot, but it worked out for the Cavaliers. They make it 36-17. 30 seconds to go until halftime, 18 on the shot clock. Zainab Abja now over to Malia Alexander. Ife Nwambi, Emma Leon. Back to Abjia. In the middle to Nwambi as she gets it out to Leon. 3-pointers off the mark. Rebound, though, to Ife, and then we've got a collision as players fall to the floor, and a foul is going to be called against the Flames. Lynn Peters with 6.6 seconds to go. It was only the third team foul. So no free throws. UVA-wise will have 6 ticks to try to get something before halftime. It comes across to Cheek. Cheek then gives to the top of the arc where the 3-pointer by Mullins is blocked by Nwambi. Ife Nwambi ends the half with a defensive stop, and the Flames go into the locker room leading 38-17. A lot of superlatives in the first half of this game for the Lady Flames. Lynn Peters, Jacayla Thompson at the top of that list. Peters 4 of 5 shooting, 8 points and 4 rebounds. Thompson 3 of 4 from the field, 9 points, a couple of rebounds and assists, and no turnovers in 9 minutes of playing time at the point. Liberty didn't finish the half a little cold from the field. They did not score, I should say, in their final 2 minutes and 43 seconds. But they started the game on a 16-3 run and opened up as much as a 25-point advantage in this first half. It's currently a 21-point Liberty lead. We'll take a break and come back with the halftime show brought to you by Segra. Trey Lyles back in the studio. He'll take a look at our Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. Then later on, the Larry's Tire and Auto stat recap to tell us how we got to this point. Liberty up on UVA-wise at the break. 38-17 here on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at gentrylock.com.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carilion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carilion proud.
Game day isn't the only adventure. Find yours in Bedford, Virginia, just down the road, but a world away. Explore seasonal events, cruise the Blue Ridge Parkway, or hike the peaks of Otter. Enjoy outdoor fun at Smith Mountain Lake or play world-class disc golf. Home to the National D-Day Memorial and packed with small-town charm, Bedford has it all. Plan your visit and see the event calendar at DestinationBedfordVA.com. That's DestinationBedfordVA.com.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their
Flames Nation, this is Liberty men's basketball coach Richie McKay. The McKay family are proud Flames Club members and invite you to join in training Champions for Christ on and off the court. Whether you're at the game or cheering from home, your support is valuable and directly impacts our student athletes. Membership starts at just $75 and comes with great benefits like access to premium seating, hospitality, and parking privileges. Join today. Visit libertyflamesclub.org.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at PearyFamilyDentistry.com.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
First half is history. Now it's time for the Lady Flames halftime report, powered by Segra. Segra offers customized business solutions. Learn more at Segra.com.
Halftime here as your halftime score reads as the Lady Flames up on UVA-Wise 38-17. My name is Trey Lyle. Welcome back inside our studios. Time for your Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. Starting in women's college basketball in Conference USA, Delaware currently up on Loyola Maryland with 2:14 left, 61-47. And later on today in Conference USA, a couple big games as Louisiana Tech will take on number 15 Baylor and Western Kentucky will take on Illinois. As for the top 25 in women's college basketball, number 21 West Virginia is trailing Ohio State 48-43 in the Baha Mar Pink Flamingo Championship game on the Goombay division of that side. Part of the Players Area Championship on the women's side. Top 5 matchup as we're in the second quarter. Number 3 UCLA trails number 4 Texas 41-23. And other matchups staying in the Players Area. Number 2 South Carolina will take on Duke. Number 6 Michigan will take on Detroit Mercy. In the Puerto Rico Showdown, number 16 Kentucky will take on number 7 Maryland, and at 7:30, number 11 Iowa will take on Western Illinois. We'll update you about the Liberty Flames on the men's side. They're currently in the Terry's Chocolate ESPN Events Invitational, part of the Adventure Bracket, with a matchup against Bradley. That is going on right now, part of the Liberty Flames Sports Network, but we'll update you that and what else is going on with Liberty Flames after this break. You're listening to Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
At Carillion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carillion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carillion proud.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Don't miss the final Flames football home game of the year. See Liberty take on Kennesaw State in a Conference USA clash this Saturday at 3:30 at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg. It's Senior Day. Come cheer on the Flames senior class to victory. Also, discounted tickets for Liberty faculty and staff. Gates open at 2 p.m. Liberty versus Kennesaw State.
And it's picked off! Riley Green!
Flames football this Saturday. Tickets at lufootball.com.
You're listening to Lady Flames Basketball live. Now back to the halftime report, powered by Segra on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Halftime here. Liberty 38, UVA 17. We will head back out to the Liberty Arena in moments with Jamie Hall with the second half statistics, but do want to update you about what's going on with the Liberty Flames on the men's side. They're in the first media timeout, a part of this ESPN Events Invitational in the Terry's Chocolate ESPN Events Invitational with the adventure side of the bracket. First media timeout in the first half, 11:08, or the under 12 timeout, at the 11:08 left in the first half. Bradley up on Liberty 20-13. For the Flames, however, Decker leading the way with 4 points for the Flames early on. You can catch the end of that game after our game on the Liberty Flames Sports Network. As what else is going on for the Flames right now on Saturday, Kennesaw State will be taking on the Liberty Flames. Senior Day, the final game of the regular season for the Flames, looking to spoil Kennesaw State's chances at a Conference USA championship. Also on Saturday at 3:30, you will have the next game for the Lady Flames as they take on Duquesne in the Navy Classic up in Annapolis. Of course, the men coming off a nice win over Townsend, falling to Townsend 72-69 in that one. So Flames looking to bounce back against Bradley today after they fell to Townsend the other day, but did come off a win against Vermont 79-73, a part of this ESPN Events Invitational. When we come back, we'll head back out to the Liberty Arena. Jamie Hall will have the second half statistics as well as the second half of the game. A reminder, you're currently Liberty up 38-17 here in the at the end of the first half. Third quarter right around the corner. This is Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
It's bow time. Carolina legends aren't born. They're handmade, only in Bo's Real Southern Kitchen. It all starts with fresh, never frozen chicken marinated for 24 hours in a flavor-packed blend of bold Southern seasonings. Then we hand bread and fry it to crispy, juicy, mouth-watering perfection. That's not just any chicken, that's the Carolina legend. Order some Bojangles and taste what everyone's been craving since 1977. It's bow time.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton, and people often ask me, what is the Good Feet store? I respond, we are an arch support store. When you come in, our staff is going to welcome you and listen to your needs. We want to learn about you, your lifestyle, your work, and the types of shoes you enjoy wearing. Then after measuring your feet, we are going to fit you from a selection of over 300 styles and sizes of arch supports. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
It's almost time for the second half. Now back to the arena for a check of the stats from the first half. Presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair.
38-17, Liberty on top of UVA Wise at halftime. A couple minutes away from the second half getting underway. Now those Larry's Tire and Auto stats. From the first half, UVA Wise shot 20% from the field, 6 of 30. They were also 20% from 3 of 15. 2 of 4 at the free throw line. Lady Flames were 45% from the field, 17 of 38. Only 2 of 14 from 3, though, 14%, and 2 of 2 at the stripe. 200 more meals to local area food banks, so the Food Line Feeds Score to Give More campaign. Liberty won the rebounding battle 31-15. Flames with 5 turnovers, UVA Wise with 8. Points in the paint 30-6. Liberty bench points 16-7 in favor of the Flames. Second chance points 6-0. Liberty turnovers, or points off turnovers, 10-3 to the Flames. Liberty's leading scorer was Jacayla Thompson. In only 8.5 minutes of playing time, she had 9 points and 2 rebounds, 1 assist, a couple of steals, no turnovers. 8 points for Lynn Peters, 4 of 5 shooting, 4 rebounds as well for the freshman. Emma Leone off the bench in 13 minutes of playing time, 3 of 5 from the field, 6 points, a rebound and an assist, a couple of steals. Emmy Stout with 6 points and 2 boards, 3 of 5. It's a little over 7 minutes of playing time. Ify Nwabi with 4 points. Elizabeth Eistatter with 3, 2 for Liddy Mwamba. Avery Mills didn't score in the first half, but did lead the team along with Nwabi in rebounding at 5. Grace Viborne led UVA Wise with 4 points. No one else with more than 1 basket in the first half. I want to say hello to those that are watching in on the booth cam on either Facebook or YouTube. Donna viewing in from Milford, Delaware. Donna's in Nimitz, West Virginia. Linda's listening along and watching in Lynchburg. David is in Munich, Germany. And in fear of completely destroying the pronunciation of the names, we also have some friends that are tuning in Iceland. Just cool to think. Literally, probably there. Well, it's going to be a little chilly here this weekend, too. It's a beautiful day today, but the temperatures are going to drop. UVA Wise with the basketball to start the second half. They're going to our right. Dribbling at the top is Mullins, and then her pass to the near side goes through the wickets of Ruling and out of bounds for a turnover. Thompson will run the point for the Lady Flames. Liberty still without Claudia Athene. She's missed her 3rd game with illness. Mills in the near side corner for 3, in and out, halfway down. Rebound Cavaliers. Top of the arc, Mullins, her 3-pointer is just off to the right a bit. Flames with the board. Ify Nwabi brings it across herself, dribbles at the top of the arc. The Canadian has her pass stolen away though. Deflected and taken by Cheek. She'll pull up from 15 and hit. So UVA Wise gets the scoring underway in the second half. It's 38-19. Liberty. Flames were up by as many as 25. Had 2 significant runs in the first half. As Nwabi goes along the baseline, she's going to be called for an offensive foul. So not a good start to the second half for the Lady Flames. They had a 16-3 run to begin the ball game, and then another 14-2 run that pushed it out to 36-11. And that was the largest advantage that the Flames have had. UVA Wise on offense, and now UVA Wise on defense. They threw the ball away. 10th turnover for the Cavaliers. The Flames have 7. Liberty on offense as Thompson goes to Mills, now to Stout, near side to Eistatter, and the pass was at her feet, out of bounds. Not a good pass. Liberty with their 8th turnover. I don't know if attendance has been announced yet, but not bad considering a 2 o'clock game on Thanksgiving Eve. The seats across the court behind the team's benches are, let's say, a third full. Flames on the defensive end. They're going to tie the ball up. Amy Stout got her hands in on Nienaber. Liberty will get on the alternating possession. And it doesn't look like the attendance has been announced yet, but we'll let you know what that is when it is. Thompson to Stout. Cross court to Mills for 3. No. Offensive rebound, though, to Iastadter into Stout. Stout with the right hand, missed the shot. Got her own rebound, deflects it out to Iastadter. Around to Mills. Mills back to Thompson. Thompson lobs to Stout. Deeper down low to Nawabi. And Nawabi missed the shot. Got her own rebound. Missed the putback. And then she's going to be called for a frustration foul after that. Liberty's shooting percentage has dipped down to around 40 for the game. Nawabi picks up her second personal foul. Mills also with 2. She picked that up in the first half. Ruling with the ball for UVA-Y. She took an extra step trying to get down towards the baseline, so that turnover will put it right back in the Flames' hands. The Cavaliers with 3 turnovers in the last minute 45. Mills inside to Iastadter. Lobs underneath the Stout, and Stout scores. So the Flames in their little drought as well. Get their first points of the second half. It's 40-19. Cavaliers on the drive as it goes underneath to Viborne. She'll lob it all the way up top to Ruling. Ruling hands off to Nienaber. Nienaber lobs far side corner to West. Open for 3. Too strong. And Thompson skies for the rebound. She'll bring it up court as well. Actually in the corner to Mills for 3. Too strong. Avery Mills has not made a shot today. You can see a little frustration on her face as the ball goes out of bounds to the Cavaliers. UVA-Y's 3-1 on the year. This game does not count for them in the standings. They beat Georgia Southwestern and USC Buford in an early tournament. Got a win against King College in Bristol and a loss to Concord. On the drive is Nienaber. She missed the shot. May have hit the bottom of the backboard. Flames get the rebound. Thompson a nice feed to Nawabi, who scores. Nice fast break by the Lady Flames, and they lead 42-19. Give Thompson the assist. And Nawabi now with 6 points. Viborne over on the far side to Ruling. Ruling will step back for 3. Has her shot blocked by Stout. Flames come away with the basketball. Mills across half court. Gives in to Stout. Nice no-look pass. Stout missed the shot. Got the rebound. And she'll go to the line. But Liberty has left their teammates wanting for assists in this basketball game. There have been a couple of nice plays that just could not get finished, and maybe an offensive rebound, maybe a putback after that, or in this case a foul. So didn't always mean that the Flames came up empty, but the person who put them in a position to score did not get an assist, and that's going to happen again as Stout hits the first free throw. Emmy on the season, a 58% shooter from the line. Chance to push this back out to a 25-point lead, which would match the largest of the game, and she does, 44-19. Emmy in double digits with 10 points, 4 of 8 shooting, and 5 boards. She'll check out of the game. Flames have the entire second unit on the court. They have exactly 10 players available today. Nienaber out to Viborne. Now back to Nienaber for 3. Air ball, short. Deflects to Alexander. Malia will bring it across half court herself. Malia, the redshirt freshman from Kentucky. Comes now to Liddy Mwamba. Mwamba, the transfer from New Mexico, has 1 year of eligibility left. Now to Emma Leon. Leon to Avja. Now outside to Mwamba. Her three-pointer is too strong. Rebound UVA-Y's. Three-pointer from Profit pops out. Rebounds on the floor, and a foul is going to be called against Liberty. I don't think that was actually in the mix trying to get the basketball. I think that was away from the ball, some contact. And Peters comes over to the official and kind of says, I'm loosely translating. I didn't see exactly what she said, but she's tiny and I'm big and she just bounced off of me. I didn't do anything is, I think, loosely translated what she said, and she probably has a pretty good case. Officials in today's game: Deanna Jackson, Reza Parabi, and Ray Bullock Jr. That brings us to a media timeout with 4:37 left to go here in the third quarter. Liberty 44, UVA-Wise 19. They'll have the basketball when we return after this timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Game day isn't the only adventure. Find yours in Bedford, Virginia. Just down the road, but a world away. Explore seasonal events, cruise the Blue Ridge Parkway, or hike the peaks of Otter. Enjoy outdoor fun at Smith Mountain Lake or play world-class disc golf. Home to the National D-Day Memorial and packed with small town charm. Bedford has it all. Plan your visit and see the event calendar at destinationbedfordva.com. That's destinationbedfordva.com.
Rogers Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Plumbing. Your local HVAC experts. Online at callrogers.com.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
Now back to Lady Flames basketball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
(44-19), Liberty on top of UVA-Wise from Liberty Arena. Jamie Hall with you here courtside. Trey Lyle back in the studio. Again, we mentioned for UVA-Wise, this is not a game that counts in the standings for them. It'll go down as an exhibition. Their next game is on Saturday at 1 down in Georgia against Young Harris. Then they play another exhibition game on the 1st of December at High Point. And then they get knee-deep in their conference games after that. Wingate, Newberry, Emory and Henry, Lenore Ryan, Carson Newman. All in the month of December. So they play quite a few SAC games before Christmas. It will be UVA-Wise basketball as we get back underway. They're scoring with the goal to our right. And the red unis with white numbers. Flames in the home whites with red numbers and baby blue trim. Ball goes around to the far side corner where Profit will give it back up top to West. West now near side to Newbert. Newbert over on the far wing. A three-pointer from Higgins is good. Only 1 of 7 coming into the game from outside the arc, but the freshman from Pulaski, Tennessee, hits the three. 44-22 Liberty. Leon going to try to answer. Her three-pointer near wing is too strong. The board to UVA-Wise. Profit's jumper is short, and the Flames get the rebound. Quick pace. Flames certainly with the height advantage at the moment. There is nobody to match up with Lynn Peters down low. Peters at 6'3". As Leon will take the ball on the near wing and drive. Now ball fake and missed the layup, but Peters gets the rebound and a blocking foul called against UVA-Wise. The question will be, does the basket count? And it will. 3-point play for Lynn Peters ahead. Players on the court at the moment for UVA-Wise. Height differential is 4 inches or more. Higgins at 5'11" is the closest to Peters 6'3". Liberty 47-22 after the three-point play was capped off by Peters. Three-pointer from West is too strong. Mwamba gets the rebound for Liberty. And now a near steal by the Cavaliers. The upcourt pass was deflected out of play. Peters now with double-digit scoring, 11 on 5 of 6 from the field. Also 5 rebounds to go along with that. Flames have matched their largest lead of the game. It's 25. Abja, her jumper from 15 is good. Zainab with a couple of points here in the second half. A couple of rebounds as well. Three-pointer from UVA Wise is off by Higgins, but an offensive rebound. The putback from Jordan is defended well by Mwamba and now tied up. Give Profit credit. She didn't just concede the rebound to Mwamba. And with the alternating possession arrow, we'll keep it with UVA Wise on this end of the court. 2:48 to go in the third quarter. Liberty 49, UVA Wise 22. Timeout will be taken by Coach Jamie Klusman. Klusman in her 8th season at UVA Wise. 6 wins away from 100 for her career. Takes her first timeout, which brings us to a full media timeout. We'll take a break as well. 49-22 Liberty. Back after this on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Foster has been fostering warm moments for 100 years. Headquartered in Brookneal, Virginia, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services since 1921. Stop by one of our 6 showroom locations across Central Virginia to view our wide range of products. From propane to fireplaces and grills to tank installs and tankless water heaters, Foster has it all. Download our app or visit fosterfuels.com for more info.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Live play-by-play coverage of Liberty Lady Flames basketball from Van Wagner continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network. Now it's time for a Carter Bank & Trust game at a glance.
Liberty leads 49-27. This is the largest lead of the game for the Lady Flames over UVA Wise. 2:48 to go in the third quarter. Flames shooting 40% from the field. Only 2 of 19 from 3, though. And that has kind of kept this, I mean, it's a comfortable lead, don't get me wrong, but that's kept this from being an absolute blowout. The Flames are a better three-point shooting team than what we have seen in this game. Of course, UVA Wise is as well. They're only 4 of 22, 18%, and 19% overall for the game. Liberty has defended well, forced 12 turnovers, only given the ball away 8 times, and the Flames a 43-23 edge in rebounding. Points in the paint, 38-6 Liberty. Lynn Peters and Emmy Stout, the Flames' 2 post players, both in double digits. Peters with 11 points and 5 rebounds. Stout with 10 points and 5 rebounds. Ify Nawabi leads Liberty with 8 boards, also has 6 points to go along with that. Kayla Thompson, 9 points, 3 rebounds, a couple of assists. Only two players to not score in the game so far. Malia Alexander, she's actually not taking a shot, but does have a couple of assists and a couple of rebounds. And shockingly, Avery Mills, 0 of 7 to begin this game, but does have 5 rebounds. On the inbounds, we're going to have a call that goes against UVA Wise. So the Flames will get the ball back, leading by 27. Far side, Alexander now to Abja. Interior to Leon. Cross court to Alexander for 3. In and out. 3-point shots are just not falling for Liberty in this basketball game. Foul is whistled against Abja. Zeynep from Turkey. True freshman. She's played in 3 games this season. This is her 4th. Of the 5 that Liberty has competed in. Profit on the far side to West. Now deeper in the corner. 3-pointer from West is good. We see another UVA Wise player that's being treated in the far corner by the training staff. And that is Alyssa Cheek. Madison Looney came out in the first half with an injury and has not been back in the game. Peters with the basketball for Liberty. She's able to dive into the paint and score. Now 51-25 Liberty. Cavaliers back on offense. Abby Jordan's turnaround jumper is blocked and Liberty comes away with the basketball. The Flames get the defensive stop. Mwamba gets the block shot. She's now got the ball on offense. Slides through on the right side, just like Peters did on the left side. Liddy scores, and Liberty's up 53-25. 3-pointer near wing by West is, Newbert, I should say, is a miss, and the Flames get the rebound. Eventually. Leon, nice fake to get inside and a blocking foul as she dives in towards the hoop. I think she was passing, so I don't believe there'll be free throws here. That was only the 3rd team foul against UVA Wise. Liberty will inbound on the baseline. 42.4 here in the 3rd quarter. 23 on the shot clock. If the Flames were to operate quickly, they could play 2 for 1. I think they're checking the shot clock to make sure it's where it needs to be. Or maybe who the foul was on. Inbounds to Mwamba, now eventually into Peters. Peters banks it in, and Flames do play 2 for 1. There'll be about 4 seconds of a difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lynn Peters with 15 points. UVA Wise with the ball. Jordan's 3-pointer is in and out. Peters fights for the rebound. Liberty now has 20 seconds to score, but they're going to go quick, and they find Mwamba on the attack. She missed the shot, though. Leon with a bullet up court, but Liddy couldn't finish it off. 8 seconds to go until the end of the 3rd, and we're going to have a foul against the Lady Flames, and Liberty is over the limit. Lynn Peters picks up the personal. Came out to contest the shot and was flying through the air and collided with Shelby Higgins. I do see that Madison Looney is on the bench with her teammates. She's sitting down at the end of the bench next to actually Alyssa Cheek, the 2 players that had been looked at over on the medical table. Free throws are good. Inbound pass comes to Leon. She's going to have 3 seconds to get something up. Fires from deep. Missed the shot. Mwamba skies in for the rebound and got it to the rim. It would have counted. Didn't fall through, unfortunately. That would have been one of the more athletic plays that we've seen on a follow-up tip from about 10 feet out. Neither shot goes in, and we go to the end of the 3rd quarter with Liberty leading 55-27. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with the final 10 minutes of this basketball game. Lady Flames and UVA-Wise doing battle here in Lynchburg. From Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network.
Hey Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at GentryLock.com.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haleys.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Flames Nation, this is Liberty softball head coach and proud Flames Club member, Dot Richardson. I want to take this opportunity to invite you to join me in supporting Liberty Athletics' mission to train champions for Christ on and off the field. Your support directly impacts our student athletes and is a valuable part of our team. Membership starts at just $75 and comes with great benefits like access to premium seating, hospitality, and parking privileges. Join today. Visit libertyflamesclub.org.
You're listening to Lady Flames Basketball live on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Now, back to the game.
We're into the fourth quarter with Liberty leading UVA-Wise 55-27. Attendance was announced at 828. Again, pretty solid for a 2 o'clock Wednesday afternoon game on Thanksgiving Eve with no students in town. Thanksgiving break. So no band, no cheerleaders. But about 800 folks from the community came out to watch a little matinee basketball, maybe before they go home and cook the turkey, do a little early Black Friday online shopping. Most of those online sales have already started. What used to just be Cyber Monday with those bargains now go for the entire week. The in-person aspect of it, I know some people still love that, but it's diminished. Avery Mills with the basketball after the inbound. She pulls up from three and hits in the corner and then puts her hands over her head as a relief. Her first basket of the game, now 1 of 8. That's really the only thing that hasn't clicked for the Flames in this basketball game. The 3-point shots, and Liberty's second leading scorer, Avery Mills, usually puts up a good chunk of those Flames 3-pointers. Down to 5 seconds to shoot for UVA-Wise. Driving in is Higgins. Higgins floats to the basket but missed the shot. Defended well by Stout. Thompson with the board. Up court to Iastar. Back now to Thompson. Thompson cuts and kicks to Mills for 3. Back to back. No, in and out. But an offensive rebound by Liddy Nwamba. She missed the shot. The rebound out to Liberty, out of bounds. The 58-27 lead for Liberty is the largest of the ball game. Flames open the game on a 16-3 run. Also had a 14-2 first half swing. Mills again for 3. Got it. Avery Mills, 2 of her last 3 3-pointers. 6 points in the game for her. 61-27 Liberty. 3-pointer by Wise. Higgins, she answers. Higgins now with 8 points. 6 3-pointer of the game for UVA-Wise. The Flames have hit 4. 2 of those in the last couple of minutes. Eyesdaughter, she'll try a 3. Too strong. Rebound all the way to the far side of the court, out of bounds. Claudia Athene puts a finger up, says, put me down for a rebound, please. She's missing her 3rd game in a row with an illness. Hope to have her back this weekend. On the drive is Frazier. Her pass is tipped out of bounds with 8:01 to go in the ball game. It doesn't seem as if, and I knew there would be really no reason for either Cheek or Looney to come back in for UVA Wise. Looney came out in the first half, was kind of gingerly walking down the tunnel when she was being treated. Flames get a steal. They get it up court to Mills. Another 3-pointer is good by Avery Mills, and she's lighting up in the 4th quarter. Just like that, she goes from no points to 9 points in about 3 minutes. Not even. 2.5. Not even. 2. We'll keep going, and she got them all on one possession. 2:10, we'll say. Something like that. Liberty gets a rebound. They come up court to Stout. Stout missed the shot, got her own rebound, goes back up and draws a foul. A couple of free throws ahead for Emmy Stout. She's got 10 points in the game. Len Peters leads everybody with 15. Now Mills and Thompson each with 9. Stout's first free throw is in and out. Emmy 2 of 3 in the game from the free throw line. Only 15 minutes of playing time for most of the Flames starting 5. In that range, 15 to 18 minutes. Second free throw's good. 65-30. $7:20 left on the clock. We got a steal by Ife Nawabi. Up court to Eyesdaughter for 3. Nope. Short. Rebound UVA Wise. Overall 3-point shooting still hasn't gone well for Liberty in this game. 19% from 3, 5 of 27. UVA Wise misses a 3. That was Higgins coming up short. Flames get a run out the other way, and a nice feed into Stout from Nawabi. Puts Liberty up by 37. Cavaliers 6 of 28 from 3. The Flames 5 of 27. West on the attack for the Cavaliers. I'm sorry, Newbert. Newbert on the attack. Got the pass from West, 3-5. Missed the shot though. Flames get it up court to Thompson. Thompson to Mills. Mills, a bullet pass to Stout. Stout is going to be called for an offensive foul. And that was soft. That was a Shaquille O'Neal moment where Shaq would get an offensive foul called on him because he was just twice the size of the person defending him. There was not a lot of contact there. I think if Emmy was playing someone anywhere close to her size, they would not have even reacted to the contact, let alone fallen back and drawn the charge. But not many complaints. It's a 37-point game. You're not going to argue over one foul called one way or the other. As I say that now, foul's called against the Lady Flames. So free throws ahead for UVA Wise. See Katie Hoover in for the first time for UVA Wise. First free throw is good. 5 minutes and 55 seconds to go. 5-5-5. Which if you're ever in Thailand and you say that, well, you wouldn't say 5-5-5. If someone writes 5-5-5 in a Thai person, then they're probably saying that they think what you're doing is funny, because 5 in the Thai language is pronounced ha. Alexander with a 3-pointer for Liberty after the free throws from UVA Wise made it 67-32. The shot was off, but a foul was called against the Cavaliers. finish that awkward story. In the Thai language, the number 5 is pronounced ha. So a Thai person that is familiar with the American language would often write 555, meaning ha ha ha. But that might not even be an Americanized person from Thailand. It could just be in general. Ball's knocked out of play. Yeah, that's true, because you wouldn't have to know that ha 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 as the inbounds pass comes to Liddy Mwamba, who scores on the little half hook and makes it 69-32. Yeah, ha 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 is probably ha 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 in any language. On the drive for the Cavaliers is Hoover. And the Flames throw the ball away after they get the rebound. I think that is pretty universal, isn't it? I think regardless of your language, people laugh in a similar way. Three-pointer by Frazier is off. Liberty with the board, approaching the 5-minute mark of this fourth quarter. Avdia out to Mwamba. Mwamba around to Alexander. Now Leon, and it's taken away on the attempt to get it back to Mwamba. A drive up court from Hoover is swatted out of bounds by Liddy Mwamba. It'll be UVA-Y's basketball inbounding on the baseline with 4:48 to go. Liberty up 69-32. That's a question I don't know the answer to, but I'm pretty sure that regardless of your language, that people still laugh the same way, don't they? So ha 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 would mean laughter in any language, regardless of how you might spell ha ha ha. And if you happen to be in Thailand, they would just put 555 because that's how they pronounce the number 5. We have come full circle on this conversation, and we will take a timeout and be back with the remaining minutes of this fourth quarter. Liberty holding a 69-32 lead against UVA-Y's.
Have you downloaded the Liberty Flames mobile app? If not, what are you waiting for? The Liberty Flames mobile app is your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news on your favorite teams, find upcoming schedules, buy and download tickets to the next game, listen to podcasts, and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcasts.
Takes a long three. Got it! From 30! And the Flames lead!
It's all on the Liberty Flames mobile app. Download it for free from your mobile app store today.
The light from a star can take millions of years to reach Earth. So when you look at a star, you're looking back in time. But I see the future. I see exploration and courage. I see my country finding new horizons out there. And I see giant leaps making a comeback. I see myself. The future is where I'll make history.
This message is brought to you by the United States Space Force. More information is available at spaceforce.mil.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at any of their 4 locations, with 2 in Lynchburg, 1 in Forest, and 1 at Able Tire in Concord. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
.448 left to go in the ball game. Liberty's on top of UVA-Y's 69-32. Mentioned this is an exhibition game for the Cavaliers. Does not count on the standings. They'll stay at 3-1. Flames will up their record to 3-2 after today. Amy Stout has scored in double figures for the 6th straight game, going back to last year. Lynn Peters in double figures for the first time in her career, breaking her previous career high of 8. She has 15. Stout has 13. Ife Nwambi. She has had 3 straight games with double-digit rebounds. She's averaging over 10 rebounds a game for the year. Matter of fact, exactly. She's had 5 games and 50 rebounds, 10 boards a contest. Emma Leone gets a steal after the inbounds, and the Flames will have the basketball going from right to left. Mwamba to Leone, back to Mwamba, now cross court to Alexander. Now to Avdia. 5 seconds to shoot. She skips it to Alexander. To Leone for 3. Yes! Emma Leone bangs home a 3-pointer and gives the Flames a 40-point edge. 4 minutes to go in the game. Jordan out to West. West back to Jordan. Jordan with 12 seconds to shoot. Skips it across to Hoover, and Hoover's 3-pointer is good. Again, anything in this game statistically will not count for UVA Wise, as this is an exhibition. They've been able to get a lot of players involved. Alexander has her shot blocked in the middle. Peters gets the rebound and draws a foul. The shot block was by Taylor Hawley, one of 7 freshmen on this UVA-wise Cavalier team. Matter of fact, 7 freshmen, 7 sophomores, 3 juniors, no seniors on the squad. Peters makes the first free throw. 16 in the game for Lynn. 7 of 8 from the field. 3 of 3 at the free throw line. She's a rebound away from a double-double. Hits the second free throw. .74-35. UVA Wise on offense. Hoover dives, but missed the finger roll. Peters gets that double-double. 10 rebounds for Lynn. To go along with the 17 points, she'll almost certainly be our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game. Avdia, near side, Leone for 3. Yes! Tell you, Emma's making a case as well. Leone with 12 points, 3 assists in the ball game. A couple of 3-pointers. Not quite the same shooting percentage that Lynn Peters has, as a backcourt violation will turn it over for UVA Wise. That is turnover number 18 in the game for the Cavaliers. The Flames with 11. Liberty 42% from the field. The Cavaliers 20%. Both teams exactly the same percentage and exactly the same amount of shots. 7 of 20 from 3. I'm sorry, try that again. 7 of 30 from 3. Alexander into Peters. Peters with 3 seconds to shoot. Fades along the baseline and comes up short. Rebound to the Cavaliers. 2:05 to go in the game. Kendra West. Left-handed dribble, goes far side to Frazier. Now to Hoover. In the corner. Jordan with Peters on her. She'll drive through and have her shot blocked out of bounds by Lynn Peters. Adding more to her resume to be player of the game. The thing you really hope for the Cavaliers in this game is both Looney and Cheek that went out with an injury, that neither of those injuries are serious, and they'll be able to bounce right back and play on Saturday, a game that actually counts in their season standings. 3 seconds to shoot as Hoover's jumper is an air ball, and the shot clock reset, and it should not have. So it wasn't, I shouldn't say an air ball, it actually hit the bottom of the backboard, but the shot clock reset, and then a putback was good, but the putback was waved off because the official deemed the shot clock would have gone off if not for the quick trigger finger. Flames with the basketball. Flames now without the basketball. Offensive foul called against Lynn Peters. She picks up her 4th personal foul. UVA Wise will be in the limit, or sorry, in the bonus, I should say, for the final minute 20. 77-35 Flames. A pass up top to Hoover is stolen away by Leone. She's going to drive through, draw the foul, hit the shot, and step to the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Emma Leone is not going to make this an easy decision, as easy as it seems. She certainly deserves some votes for player of the game as well. 14, make it 15 now in the ball game. 3 assists, 1 rebound, only 1 turnover. Flames currently on an 8-0 run to end the game. A minute to go. 80-35 Flames. On the drive for UVA Wise is West. Missed the shot, got her own rebound, kicks it out for a 3-pointer from Hoover, which is short, but another offensive rebound by West. She'll find Holly, her 3 near wing, comes up short, and the Flames get the rebound. About a 7-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Leone guarded by Hoover. And I think the Flames may dribble this down. We'll see if they run the offense or not. Leone to Alexander with 5 seconds to shoot. Now back to Leone. And they're just going to hold it and let the horn sound, take the turnover, and give the ball back to Wise. UVA Wise down to 3 seconds to go. They'll try a 3-pointer. Frazier banks it off the mark. Leone gets the rebound as the horn sounds on this 80-35 Liberty win. I wish we had time to run a poll. 2 outstanding games by 2 outstanding freshmen. Lynn Peters with 17 points and 10 rebounds. Emma Leone, 15 points, 3 assists in 25 minutes of playing time. Really was playing the majority of the point in today's game. But I think just with the double-double, you edge it to Lynn Peters, because that's a pretty fun accomplishment for a freshman to get a double-double early in her career. So we'll say honorary mention to Emma Leone, but Lynn Peters will be our Thompson Brooks Insurance player of the game. We'll take a timeout and come back with Coca-Cola post-game show right after this here on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Rogers Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Plumbing. Your certified Generac backup generator experts. Online at callrogers.com.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors. Locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
Hi, this is Alan York, asking you to join the team as a member of the Flames Club. As a Flames Club member, you can make a difference by directly contributing to the success of Liberty Athletics. The Flames Club's mission is to raise the financial support needed to provide our coaches and student athletes with the resources to compete for championships. Membership levels vary and begin at just $75. Some gifts may even be tax deductible. When you join the Flames Club, you're truly investing in champions and championships. Join today at libertyflamesclub.org.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
It's the season of giving, and Lynchburg Nissan is giving you more than ever. Get $10,000 off MSRP on select models or 0% financing for up to 60 months. Drive home a brand new car starting under $18,000 and get 130% of fair KBB value for your trade. Plus, you'll receive 1 million miles of coverage at no cost. But hurry, inventory is limited. Visit lynchburgnissan.com or stop by today. Lynchburg Nissan, home of the 1,000,000-mile warranty.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brauburgers. More information is available at crossroadsfamilydentistryva.com.
You've been listening to Liberty Lady Flames basketball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now for the Coca-Cola post-game locker room report. Get a complete recap of the game. Hear from Lady Flames head coach Alexis Sherrard, final stats, and more. This is the Coca-Cola postgame report. Coke, taste the feeling.
Welcome back into Liberty Arena. The Lady Flames get the victory over UVA-Wise 80-35. Liberty now 3-2 on the year. The loss doesn't actually count against UVA-Wise as it is an exhibition game for them. And the biggest concern for the Cavaliers is probably a couple of their players that got banged up. Hopefully nothing serious. Alyssa Cheek and Madison Looney both came out of the game for treatment and did not return, but both were sitting on the bench at the end of the game. So again, hopefully just precautionary and certainly no reason to press the issue with those two young ladies, considering the score of the game and the fact that it does not actually count in the standings for the Cavaliers, who will get back to playing games that count for them this weekend when they go to Young Harris down in Georgia. And they're not too far from conference games. And they play conference games in the month of December. Quite a few, as a matter of fact, of their SAC conference games are played before Christmas. Score update from down in Orlando. Liberty men are trailing Bradley. Let me see if I can get an update here. That's been stuck. Either there's not been a lot of scoring and there hasn't actually been a lot of scoring. I was going to say that score's been stuck on 49-40. Did my computer freeze up? But I think it was just a media timeout, and there hasn't been a lot of scoring in that ball game in the early minutes of the second half. Liberty trailing by 9 against Bradley in the ESPN Events Invitational in Orlando, down on the campus, I guess you could say, of Disney. So Coach McKay and his squad trying to get 2 wins out of that 3-game tournament. Lady Flames will be playing a tournament, more of a classic, this weekend at Navy. They already know their opponents, Duquesne and Manhattan. Saturday and Sunday. Navy, the host school, is the one team that the Flames will not play. And I believe it's the third time that the Flames have played in a tournament at Navy. One was the COVID year, the first year after COVID, I should say. So not COVID hit us in 2020. So that would have been, actually it may have been, I'm trying to think if that would have been the very next year or the year after, because COVID seemed to linger for a little while there. I just remember that there was plexiglass up and everyone was kind of isolated. Press row was moved back off the court, so not 100% sure if that was in the fall of 2020 or if that would have been the fall of 2021. Either way, it was also the site of Coach Kerry Green's 500th career win. Was in that last trip to the Navy tournament, and the previous time was several years back in the mid-2000s, late 2000s, somewhere in that range, when the Flames also played in a tournament up at Navy. Beautiful campus, beautiful facilities there. Let's take a look at the stats. As I kind of look around, doesn't look like anybody's out of the locker room just yet, so let's jump into your Larry's Tire and Auto stat recap for this game. The Flames finish up shooting 43% from the field. UVA-wise 17.7%, 11 of 62. Flames were 32 of 75. Both teams hit 3 3-pointers. UVA-wise 7 of 34, 21%. The Flames 7 of 30 for 23%. Cavaliers 6 of 8 at the free throw line. The Flames 9 of 10. Which means another 900 meals donated to local area food banks to the Food Lion Feed Score to Give More campaign. We'll have our Freedom First Credit Union play of the game coming up here in just a little bit. But our Thompson Brooks Insurance player of the game, who we will also talk to in a little bit, was Lynn Peters. She had 17 points and 10 rebounds, first career double-double. Excellent game for Lynn. 15 points for Emma Leone. 3 assists to go along with that, and 4 steals for Emma. Flames as a team forced 13 steals and 20 total turnovers. Liberty gave the ball away 13 times. One of those shouldn't have counted. They just let the clock run out there in the final seconds. Liberty won the rebounding battle 61-34. Points off turnovers 23-7 Flames. Points in the paint 50-6. Second chance points 19-3. Fast break points 11-2, and bench points 40-23. For UVA-wise, no one in double digits, but West and Higgins each had 8 points to lead the way for the Cavaliers. Mullins 6 rebounds was a team high in that category for them. Liberty never trailed. Their largest lead was the final score, 80-35, 45-point lead. Liberty had a 16-3 run to begin the ball game, added a 14-2 run midway through the second quarter, and a 13-3 run to end the basketball game. So those were the runs of significance for the Lady Flames to get them this 80-35 win and a 3-2 record on the season, now heading up to Navy this weekend for 2 games. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, unless there's movement from the locker room, which we don't see yet, we'll let Trey Lyle back in the studio, get us a look at the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. Then we'll have our conversation with Lynn Peters, as well as our Good Feet Store post-game coaches interview with Alexis Sherrard, as the Coca-Cola Locker Room Report continues on here on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
The light from a star can take millions of years to reach Earth. So when you look at a star, you're looking back in time. But I see the future. I see exploration and courage. I see my country finding new horizons out there. And I see giant leaps making a comeback. I see myself. The future is where I'll make history.
This message is brought to you by the United States Space Force. More information is available at spaceforce.mil.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Ben Wagner.
Don't miss the final Flames football home game of the year. See Liberty take on Kennesaw State in a Conference USA clash this Saturday at 3:30 at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg. It's Senior Day. Come cheer on the Flames senior class to victory. Also, discounted tickets for Liberty faculty and staff. Gates open at 2 p.m. Liberty versus Kennesaw State.
And it's picked off! Riley Green!
Flames football this Saturday. Tickets at lufootball.com.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America and logo wear.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
Liberty basketball, they've only got 8 seconds to shoot. Alexander to Peters. Peters is going to dribble in, drives through, lowers her shoulder and scores. Lynn Peters looking like a power forward.
Lynn Peters there with the basket early on in the game to go with, that was 2 of her 17 in this one, and she is the player of the game, presented by Thompson Brooks Insurance. Trey Lyle back here in our studio. Final score here, UVA Wise 35, the Liberty Flames 80. Flames get the win here. Now time for our Frank Good Builders Out-of-Town Scoreboard. Starting with the Liberty men, as they are currently in the Terry Chocolates ESPN Events Invitational on the adventure side of the bracket. They are currently trailing Bradley with 11:16 left, 53-42. Alan York, of course, on the call of that one, and you can catch that on the Liberty Flames Sports Network right now. Just flip on over to that. For us, other scores for you in Conference USA. Baylor, number 15, Baylor up on Louisiana Tech, 36-21 at the half. And a final for you, Delaware defeats Loyola Maryland 67-55. As for the top 25, Ohio State got it done over number 21 West Virginia 83-81. Number 4 Texas up on number 3 UCLA with 1:41 left in the fourth quarter, 68-64. And as for the men's side, starting in Conference USA, FIU on Omaha 67-55 with 3:15 left in the second half. Halftime, Jacksonville State trails North Dakota State 35-21. Georgia State trails New Mexico State at half 37-28. Other games happening in Conference USA later today. 6:30, Sam Houston takes on Idaho State. Kennesaw State takes on Florida Gulf Coast. Louisiana Tech takes on Indiana State. And a final for you, number 24 Vandy defeats Western Kentucky 83-78. As for the top 25 on the men's side, we do have the Players Era going on both on the men's and women's side. Number 3 Houston all up on Notre Dame 29-7. As for a final for you, other than that, Iowa State dominated Syracuse 95-64, and number 20 Texas Tech defeated New Orleans 82-50. That is the out-of-town scoreboard. Let's head back out to the Liberty Arena with Jamie Hall. Jamie, first off, I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving, and I know you got 2 special guests out there with you.
Trey, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Fortunately, I'm not the one doing the cooking, so I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. I just usually grab a dessert from a grocery store and take that over. My sister fixes a big spread, and she and her husband and some of their friends are the cooks, and that I just get to enjoy the food, bring some prepackaged stuff, and I'm good to go. But now we've got Lynn Peters here. And I've got to ask. Well, first of all, let me say this, Lynn. So you finished up the game with a double-double. Did you realize that you were getting close to the rebounds?
Well, I saw it like halftime at 4, but I wasn't conscious about that. But I heard at one point the band screaming like Lynn, Lynn, Lynn. I was like, what's happening? I was like, wow, okay.
They knew.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then after the game, they were so happy. I was like, oh, yay.
7 of 9 shooting, 17 points, 10 rebounds. Let's see, a block shot as well. So you've got it in just about every category. You didn't get a steal, but you got everything else. Now, before we get into basketball, you're from the Netherlands,
yes.
And we were talking about Thanksgiving, and I know that there's going to be some food in your future tomorrow as far as the team having a Thanksgiving meal. Do you celebrate Thanksgiving in the Netherlands?
No, we don't. It's going to be my first one.
First one?
Yes.
Now, you kind of familiar with the American traditions as far as turkey and dressing and all the things that are going to be in the meal, or no?
Not really. I'll just see.
You'll see.
It will be good, I know for sure.
Did it sound good when people tell you kind of what's coming up?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Are you a dessert person?
Yes.
You like pies, and so you usually like pecan pie or pumpkin pie. Those are usually the traditional Thanksgiving things. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's cool. For those that don't know, Lynn is a freshman. It's her first season with the Lady Flames, and a lot of international players on this team. And you're one of them, and you're a long way from home, and so I know it's easy, I'm sure, to be a little homesick, for your family and for your friends and things. But how has the transition overall gone to coming to the States?
It's really good. Like the people here, my teammates, they feel like family. Like, and when I'm with them, I don't even think about home, and I'm just enjoying my time here because time goes fast. So, yes.
That's a fair point. 4 years goes before you know it, so you want to enjoy every minute. Is it nice though that you're not the only international player? That you got other girls that are kind of going through the same things that you're going through with the culture changes and being away from family and friends. Is it nice to have that support
it's really
group?
Nice. Like people understand you, can talk with them, and we know it's hard. Like we understand each other, so that's really nice.
What's been the biggest transition on the basketball court? What's the difference in the game from what you grew up around?
I think like the speed and physical. Like when we play against Duke, a really good team. Like that was a big difference, of course. Like it's more physical, they're more length, and yes, it's
more things called, fouls back home than here. Do they let you play a bit more here? Maybe?
I mean, they got travel here all the time. That's not in Europe.
Yeah, that's true. That's a fair point. Yeah,
yes.
The European is like 3.5 steps and you're probably still okay.
Yes.
But it makes for a more fluid game. I kind of wish that we didn't call it maybe as tight as we do here.
Yes.
In the NBA, they don't. In the NBA, LeBron could stop dribbling and go from half court and lay it in, and they probably won't call a traveling violation against him. In this game, you and Emmy kind of, if there's ever a time when both of you are on the court at the same time, that would be really cool to see. But most of the time, it's going to be you coming in for Emmy, and both of you played great in this game. And I understand that UVA-wise is a smaller team. They didn't really have anybody that could match up with your height. But still, there have been other games this year against teams that did have height that you guys matched up. ECU is a good example, and so when you guys are kind of similar, or not, would you say that you and Emmy are similar, because you both seem to be you got some nice post moves.
I mean, yeah, I think we're similar. Like, I mean, Emmy's still a different player, of course. Like, we have some different things we like, but yeah, I think we are similar. Yeah.
Who has the best? Who's best back to the basket?
I think Emmy. Like, when Emmy's in a post, she will score every time. Like, she seals her man really good. Like, yeah.
Who's better with the longer range shots?
I think that's me.
I feel like you would take some threes if you had the chance.
Yeah, I just don't look for my shot, but like I can take it for sure. But yeah.
So you get range out to 22 feet, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, because you don't see that. That's not an American post player thing.
No, that's true.
You know, that's more of an international post player thing, where you see more. I mean, some teams internationally don't even really have a true post player.
Yes.
And we're seeing that a little bit in the college game here. There's some conferences where they don't have, not every team can recruit good post players. And so if you only have 6 and under, you're going to play more of a spread game. Do you feel comfortable when you play a team like that as far as defending a three-point shooter?
I mean, of course I'm more comfortable like defending in a post. But I think I'm getting better. My auto defense is getting better. So yeah, I'm working. Yeah. That's progressing now.
So you come all the way from Europe to here, and this season you're going to see some different parts of the United States, just as far as the conference is concerned, as far as Texas and New Mexico and Louisiana and Georgia and everywhere, Delaware. But I'm assuming most everybody had Hawaii circled as far as the schedule was concerned. Have you ever been to Hawaii before?
It's my dream. Like when I saw the conference schedule, like I talk about it every day. Like I'm going to Hawaii.
Is that the furthest you've been from home when you get to Hawaii? Because I mean that's basically on the other side of the world.
Yeah, that's like 12-hour difference. Yeah.
I think it's probably pretty much exactly the opposite. Europe to Hawaii is on the other side of the planet. If you dug a hole through, you'd get from one place to the other. Well, that's cool that you're going to have such a memorable freshman season.
That's true.
And on the court, I'm sure these memories are something that, it doesn't mean as much at the moment. When you look back and you go, I had my first career double-double. 5 games in. Not everybody gets to say that. Sometimes it takes 2 years in before you get your first double-double. So that's outstanding. Now, this weekend you go to play Navy, and Annapolis is a beautiful area, beautiful part of Maryland. Their campus is got so much history. Do you know anything? Because I mean, I guess the fact that it's a military academy, it's going to be very different than most of the places that you guys will play this year. So the majority of the ladies that graduate from Navy and the men that graduate from Navy, well, they have to serve for a while after that. And then some of them take a career in the military. They're on. So it's a different style. Now we don't actually play Navy, but you're just going to be playing on their campus. So that's another cool bit of I think I don't know, trivia or nostalgia that you're gonna learn in your first couple of months as a Lady Flame is kind of the background of the military history of the United States. So there you go.
Yes.
Now I'm always curious in when someone from a foreign country comes, how America is taught in your classes, because we probably don't learn enough here about Europe. So I'm sure when you talk to some of your teammates and you say the revolution of this, this happened, or this civil war happened in one of these countries in Europe, and we look at you like we have no idea what you're talking about. But how much American history is taught in your classes?
History, not really actually. Like we talk more about the world wars and all stuff. We don't really talk about America. Like I know about the Boston Tea Party.
There you go.
That's right. Yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
That's an important one. That was kind of at the beginning, so that's good. No, okay, I'm curious about those types of things, because there's so much history in the world that I think sometimes Americans can be a little bit conceited to think that everybody knows everything about us, and it's not the case. So you're learning a lot about the culture as you kind of have been here now for, I guess you probably got here in the summertime.
Yeah, well, like for 4 months or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, very good. We'll have more conversations as the year goes on, and maybe by the end of this season, I'll say, okay, tell me some things that you've learned. You got the Boston Tea Party already, and so we'll Thanksgiving tradition. You're figuring this out slowly, and so we'll see by the end of the year what we got, and we'll have a little quiz, and we'll see. I'm just kidding. We
I'm ready.
No extra finals. No extra finals. But Lynn, congratulations on a great game and a big win for the Lady Flames. We'll see you up in Maryland this weekend.
Yes, thank you.
Excellent. That was our Thompson Brooks Insurance player of the game, Lynn Peters. And we'll let her take the headset off and exit, and we'll get Coach Alexis Sherrard over, and he'll swap places with you, and we'll see you this weekend.
Yes, thank you.
So Lynn finished up with 17 points and 10 rebounds to lead the Lady Flames in both of those categories. Ife Nawabi also had 10 boards as well. So outstanding game for the Flames. Well, a couple of the Flames freshmen. We mentioned that Emma Leon was 1A and 1B as far as player of the game. Emma finished up with 15 points and 3 assists, 23 on the plus-minus scale. 4 steals led the Flames in that category. So Emma played well. As we now get Coach Alexis Sherrard mic'd up, and we'll get a quick chat with him and let him go baste his turkey or fix his stuffing, or let's see. Do you have any part in making Thanksgiving meals?
Absolutely not.
It's wise.
Very wise.
Same here.
It's not my ministry, Coach.
I love it. I love it. My ministry is going to Kroger and getting a pie or a box of donuts or something, ice cream, something for the festivities. You tell me what to buy and I'll buy it.
I'll bring something, but cooking, no, not going to happen.
Same here. Now eating, that's a different story.
I will participate in that festive.
Are you a turkey guy or a ham guy?
Definitely turkey.
Turkey all the way. Dressing?
All the way.
You call it dressing or you call it stuffing?
Stuffing.
Stuffing, okay.
Yep, definitely. Yep,
definitely,
turkey
big
stuffing,
time. Gravy, mashed potatoes. No gravy.
No, I really don't do gravy.
Okay, all right.
So that turkey needs to be seasoned and
juicy. That's right. No pressure on whoever is cooking. Well, speaking of cooking, your team did what we kind of expected in this game. And I say that. You never know. You could come out flat. You talked about it. Rusty from not playing for a while. So the fact that they didn't, everybody got involved. Everybody played a solid amount of minutes. Nobody with more than 24 minutes, but nobody with less than about 16 minutes in the game. So you got to be happy with the rotation.
Yeah, very pleased. We talked about there have been some Division I schools, ACC, Pitt lost to a Division III school. So we didn't want to take them lightly, as I said before. Very pleased how the ladies responded. Before the game, I told the ladies this was more about us. And us trying to play for 4 quarters, full 40-minute game, and I think we did that, accomplished that goal. I was very pleased with our bench. We had 80 points for the final score, and 40 from our bench players. So we only have 10 players, so that's going to be 40 and 40. So very, very pleased. And obviously, a couple of our freshmen, Emma Leon, Lynn Peters with the first double-double. Just very pleased, and most pleased with limiting our turnovers. Because sometimes, you're 10 days off, playing a lower-level team, you can get a little sloppy, a little lackadaisical, throwing the ball all over the place. So our team goal is 12. We had 13, but I told the team that one turnover was on me because I told them to hold the ball, and I was just going to take the shot clock violation just because I thought the game was over. No need to shoot the basketball.
Yeah, that was a tough one. As if I'm looking at it from a player standpoint, I was like, come on, just let me chuck it up.
Well, the players, they let me know, Coach, this is going to be on you, right? I'm like, absolutely, ladies. This is going to be on me. It will not count against our game goals.
Now, I did see, as late in the fourth quarter, game was pretty much decided at that point, there was a ball that went over to the sideline, and Claudia, she grabbed it. And she looked down the bench and said, give me a rebound. I want a rebound. So even though she's out and not playing the last 3 games, she's still wanting to get a rebound over on the bench. That's how important those rebounds are. And you guys did extremely well in this basketball game. 61-34 total rebounds and a couple of players with double-digit boards.
Yeah, very pleased. I mean, that's something that we talked about. That's the foundation that Kerry Green has laid. That's going to continue to be who we are. We just want to limit our opponents to 1 shot per possession. rebound the basketball, because obviously rebounding is a big advocate of, getting a victory over a course of 40 minutes. So very pleased. I think everyone contributed in that category. Everyone got a rebound as well, the whole team. So I just really want our ladies to be focused, locked in, produce for a full 4 quarters, 40 minutes, and I think that job was definitely accomplished today.
Avery Mills struggled at the beginning, but then she had a little burst there late in the game, and I was wondering, because at that point it was a 30-point game. I mean, it would have been easy to just leave the 5 bench players in for the end, but was part of that trying to get her a little bit of confidence back in the shot? Not that she needs it. I mean, she's got confidence when she walks out of her car, but just to maybe give her a chance to get a couple points and get that off of her back a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Avery's our shooter. No one's losing confidence in Avery. I don't want her to lose confidence in herself. And like she and I, we talk a lot. And she knows some days the ball doesn't go in the hole, but it was good for her to in that fourth quarter. I think she went 3 for 4, 3 for 5 from 3, and we all know that she's capable of doing that. But what I was most encouraged about was just how our team was really still encouraging her, trying to get her the ball. And again, in the fourth quarter, she was able to make some threes. And she never put her head down. She's a great teammate. She's a great team player, and she just plays the game the right way. So I'm not surprised that those threes started falling in the fourth quarter.
Now you go to Navy this weekend. You don't actually play Navy. It's one of those classics, so you know your opponents already. And a Duquesne team that has had a very good start to the season. Mm-hmm. Flip that to a Manhattan team that's kind of struggled to start the basketball season. But some solid tests for you this weekend up at Navy.
Yeah, so that will be in itself a challenge, playing 2 games back-to-back. We've never done that before. So just managing minutes, conditioning. So these next couple of days, just staying hydrated, getting our rest, and preparation for playing back-to-back. But, yeah, Duquesne's a very good team. They have good size, good guard. They shoot the ball well. So that'll be a good challenge for us. And, Manhattan, they're very well coached. Struggling a little bit now, but, they have some good players. So that'll be a great weekend for us, another opportunity for us to learn how to win, continue to learn our team, and, keep our eyes on the prize.
Sounds good. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. Appreciate it.
We'll see you up in Annapolis this weekend.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Jamie.
That's head coach Alexa Sherrard. And that will wrap it up for us here on the broadcast. The Lady Flames get an 80-35 win against UVA Wise. They'll play on, actually both games this weekend will be 3:30 start times up at Navy, Duquesne on Saturday, and Manhattan on Sunday. We mentioned that UVA Wise, they get back in action in games that will count for them this weekend down at Young Harris in Georgia. So I want to thank Trey Lyle for his help back in the studio. I want to thank you for listening, as well as the folks here in the arena that get us on the air and ready to go, whether that be Louis James on the engineering side of things or Paul Carmody on the informational side of things that gives me the stats and the information that makes me sound a whole lot smarter than I really am. There were 828 of our friends here at the basketball game today to watch the Lady Flames win 80-35 over UVA Wise. And until Saturday, when they take the court again up in Annapolis, this is Jamie Hall saying so long and God bless.
You've been listening to Liberty Lady Flames basketball and the Coca-Cola post-game locker room report on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. This game has been brought to you in part by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits. It's Bo time. Carillion Clinic, inspiring better health. Carter Bank, life lived full. By Coca-Cola, taste the feeling. Crossroads Family Dentistry. Destination Bedford. By 11 West. Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Frank Good Builders. By Freedom First Credit Union. Start banking for good with Freedom First today. Gentry Lock Attorneys. By The Good Feet Store. By Haley's Appliance and Outdoors. Liberty Lady Flames basketball has also been brought to you by Ironclad Coffee Roasters, craft roasted in Richmond, Virginia. Larry's Tire and Auto Repair, providing preventable maintenance, repair, and service at multiple locations and at larrystireservice.com. By the Liberty Bookstore, the official online store of Liberty Athletics. Lynchburg Nissan. By Peary Family Dentistry. Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs. Segra, offering customized business technology solutions. Learn more at segra.com. By the United States Space Force. And by Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow. The General Manager of Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment is Justin Metzger. Liberty Flames Sports Network Director is Alan York. Coordinating producers Nick Pierce, Kyle Sykes, and Victoria Carter. I'm staff announcer Jeff Lawrence with a special thanks to Liberty University Athletics Director Ian McCaw, Senior Associate Athletics Director Robert Goodman, and Associate Strategic Director for Athletic Communications Paul Carmody. Also, follow Lady Flames Basketball on social media at Liberty WBB on Instagram and X, formerly known as Twitter, and Liberty Women's Basketball on Facebook. Liberty Lady Flames Basketball is an exclusive presentation from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network.